All right, we done store brand CMZ. We done the lead topic. Now it's time for Bidenomics 101.
And guess what? Bidenomics is working.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
All right, Bidenomics 101. It's time. I think I figured it out, Joe. I think I figured it out. I figured out Joe Biden. I found him a new economic advisor. And it comes in the form of a girl on TikTok. I think he found the right one to bring in and really right the ship on this economy. Go ahead and play the video.
USA is in debt. Everybody's in debt. Why don't we just print more money? And hold on, because I've heard the whole inflation, it'll go up topic. Well, just don't. Just don't make it go up. Just get the printers going. Let's print some more money. Like, aren't we the ones printing money? Hold on. Let me really logically think about this. Do trees make paper? The paper is money. Okay, so we cut down more trees, snip, snip, and we print some more money. The world would be a better place if I was president. No inflation, nothing
That's
goes
not
up.
saying
We just
much.
print more money. We don't just give it away, but we print it and then we're not in debt anymore. Because aren't we like a lot in debt? I'm not stupid. But like, for real though, should I like go tell the president? Like, hey, I know we were having some financial problems. I just had a little idea. Print some more money. Isn't it just like that simple? I feel like so many world problems are just like have really simple solutions. Like what other, I guess the printers, they cost some money. Maybe labor for whoever's printing the money. I'll print the dang money. And then the trees, the ink. But other than that, hey, we got more money. I just don't.
There you have it. She obviously borrowed his foreign policy when he told Iran, because remember, Iran said they're going to shoot missiles at Israel. And Biden declared a whole press conference and came out and looked in the camera and went, don't. She said, don't go up, inflation. Just don't. Tell them the inflation not to go up. Tell the value of the dollar not to decline. You know what's funny is there, as much of an idiot as she is, it's really not all that different from what we're hearing from the president and his administration right now. It's not that big of a jump. We got a couple more things in Bidenomics 101 here. Biden has decided, with his re-election on the line, the economy faltering, and people not so happy with how he's handled all of it, he's decided the best thing he can do is propose to raise the capital gains tax to 44.6%. That would be the highest rate since the Carter administration. Mind you, Jimmy Carter proposed that in the 70s, and he won 6 states in the next election, plus D.C. Now, in case that girl's watching, that means Jimmy Carter lost 44 states. I wanted to help you with the math there. Now, capital gains is if you sell a stock or a property or a cryptocurrency, something that you didn't realize, it's not like a job, right? So he wants to raise the capital gains tax to 44%. People are already, right now it's at 39.6. He wants to raise it to 44.6. People are already complaining about their tax returns, which we broke down in another show. I'm not even going to talk about it here. People are already complaining about the state of economy and how they don't have enough money and how they're unsure about their retirement accounts. The best thing you could do is say, hey, you know what? I'm going to tax you 5% more, the biggest jump in the history of this country on capital gains. Great move, Joe. I think you should try to do that. I think you should try to do that and be really, really loud about how you do that, because I think that's really going to help you in November. People just love it when you take more of their money. That's a big thing there, right? Especially when the donor class, because that's what you got to realize, is the elites will play this game with Biden for the same reason they don't play it with Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders has probably more idiotic ideas than Biden, but Bernie Sanders' idiotic ideas that would destroy this country would hurt the elites' money. You don't fuck with the elites, right? You don't mess with the billionaires and multimillionaires, the donor class. They won't let you win. So Biden's played ball with them. But if he wants to start this radical progressive shit, they won't endorse Trump. They'll just pull their money out and say, okay, you can lose then. Good luck without us. And they'll let him go bye-bye. Go the way of the wind. They won't care. So here's the last one. This is from Newsweek. It was published April 22nd. It says, delayed mass layoffs spell bad news for U.S. economy. Now, we've talked about layoffs. We all know someone who's 1 degree of separation from layoffs, at least, or has been laid off themselves. 1 degree being someone who's close to them suffering layoffs or layoffs at their own company. So here's what they said. A recent string of mass layoffs across the U.S. could be the sign that the economy is finally sliding into the recession many feared. Now, we're already in a recession, but if you believe the administration and the mainstream media is gaslighting, we're still not there, and they've done a great job at avoiding it. But all of the metrics point toward a recession. They had to change the definition of a recession because that's what they do. Just like how they changed the formula for inflation, because that's what you do, is you lie and you fabricate statistics when those statistics don't represent the data you want them to. So you had a lot of people that were hired before the pandemic, and then during the pandemic, there was no desire to lay them off. Yeah, it's because the government was subsidizing all these people. So we essentially missed a correction period. So you saw a lot of industries that, well, two things happened. You saw industries in the medical field that hired a bunch of people that they needed because of COVID, because everything was so short-staffed. And they kept those people on. Those people weren't hired for temporary seasonal jobs. And then as everything corrected, they said, oh, hold on a second. We don't need all these people. There's not the demand for it. And they had mass layoffs. It was and that's, I think most of that's probably done now. So that's corrected itself. And that was a big shock to a lot of people in that industry. But I think that's mostly done now. Now what you're seeing is these industries that kept all these people, and because the government was subsidizing all these wages for people, and they were forgiving PPP loans, you don't have the normal course of the economy where you see some layoffs here and there. So now what's going to happen is you're going to have all these people whose companies have been sucking off the government tit for the last 3 or 4 years are finally going to say, oh shit, we actually can't afford these people. And they're going to lay a bunch of people off. So instead of just the normal ebbs and flows of the job market, which occur over the course of several years, you're going to get a bunch of people that get dumped all at once. And my God, if it's going to happen, let it happen like a week before the election. Please. Let's do that. Let's dog walk this piece of shit out of office. All right, that's been Bidenomics 101. Stay tuned. We're going to dunk on Joe some more. We got some great stuff for dementia awareness here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked what you saw, be sure to click the link in the description to get the full episode on Rumble. If you prefer to listen along, you could actually get us on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. You can also go to www.outlawstreamers.com to learn more about not just my show, but tons of other great shows and all the exciting projects they have coming up. Follow my socials at Caleb Isn't Funny on Twitter and Instagram, at Caleb Salvatore Comedy on the Chinese spy app that is TikTok, and be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thanks, and we'll see you every Saturday for brand new episodes of That's Based. Peace.